Big rally last night. President Trump calling out Democrats and their refusal to legislate at his Dallas rally, saying that they would rather continue their impeachment witch hunt. Texas Congressman Brian Babin was at last night's rally. He joins us with his thoughts on what it will take for the left to move on. But first of all, your take on the crowd last night. What did it feel like being there?
Oh, it's tremendous. I've been to several of these things, and I can tell you that was the biggest one that I've seen out of about four. And, you know, I heard some of the estimates a while ago in your run-up. There were at least 20 to 25,000 inside, and I would say there were probably 10 to 15 or 20 even outside.
Yeah.
It was an incredible show of popularity for this president.
I heard law enforcement was anticipating about 80,000 people there from inside and outside at the rally. You know, the president talked on a lot of different points, but on the point of impeachment, what do you think it will take for Democrats to move on, or do you think that they will?
I think Democrats have nothing to run on for next year. I think the economy is so good right now. We have the lowest unemployment rate in history here in the great state of Texas, 3.4%. We have suddenly found our oil and gas industry empowered, and we have got a booming economy. We are now the largest producer in the entire world, and that's thanks largely to the state of Texas. And I represent Southeast Texas, Port of Houston. I have more petrochemical refining facilities than any other district in this country. And so I can tell you that's the epicenter of our oil and gas industry there in Southeast Texas. And so we loved President Trump. We appreciate what he's doing. He's taken the shackles off, deregulated. We've gotten tax reform, which I was proud to vote for, and this is what's happened.
Yeah.
And so I think the Democrats don't have a whole lot of platform to try to win Texas or even beat Donald Trump. And so I think this is where the impeachment comes in, Heather. I think they're grasping at straws and anything they can to throw some mud at this president and see if they can bring him down.
Something else I noticed in the crowd last night was the diversity. I mean, you saw all these different signs: Latinos for Trump, cops for Trump, women for Trump. He talked a lot about the farmers. I know that's obviously a big area of the economy there in Texas. He carried Texas back in 2016 by, what, 9 points. Do you think that it will be a larger spread this time around?
I think it will. I believe we're going to see, barring anything can happen in this political environment. But I think the way things are going right now, this president is doing a bang-up job. He really, really is. The economy is going to be hard to beat. You remember the old saying from a few years ago, it's the economy, stupid. And I think people vote for their wallets and their paychecks. And we've got this record unemployment. Wages have gone way up. And it is an amazing economy. I
want to get you to talk about this, though, because you voted against a resolution to condemn President Trump's latest actions in Syria. And with the latest developments that we've seen this morning, it does appear that the ceasefire has been broken. We've been taking a look at live pictures from there where you can see smoke billowing in the distance, what appears to be shelling in the area. What is your take on the ceasefire being broken, if that's the case?
Well, I think this ceasefire being broken is only in one particular area there on the border, and that doesn't surprise me. You've got some people that don't want to leave, and this is a troubling situation. There's no question about that. I'm a veteran. I had a Navy SEAL son who's had 3 tours to Iraq and was wounded and lost several of his friends, and I can tell you that it concerns me, and I appreciate what Donald Trump says when he said we don't want people to come home in coffins anymore, and I appreciate that from a very personal way. But on the other hand, the American people and our foreign policy and projection of American power around the world is very, very important, so that we can maintain American interests. And so this is a situation that I think the president is gathering information as it's coming in, and he'll make the changes necessary.
And I appreciate. I'm sorry to interrupt. You were about to go to Black, but a breaking news situation, and we'll continue to follow it. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Heather.
Have a good day.
Good to be with you.